Hi, I'm John Veely, President and Lead Counsel of OnlineVisas.com, the global immigration practice that's moving the world. We're here talking immigration strategy today. Today's visa is the H1B. This is a specialty occupation visa. What that means is these are typically for people that have university degrees or their equivalent, and they are working for jobs that require the type of university degree they have. Now, when I said equivalent, that can mean a ratio of 3-to-1 work years to each year of university, meaning that if somebody's gone to college for 2 years, they can have 6 years of work experience to be the same as a professional. Now, in strategies, you want to have those credentials determined or to be equivalent to a U.S. University in a specialized field by a credentialing company. And there's a lot of ways to go about that. Another thing in the H-1B that's very important is the job must pay the prevailing wage. The prevailing wage is a test that's done by certain factors where they're going to look at wages in a particular county or state that the person's going to work in. Not where the headquarters are, but the actual worker is going to be. Some of the factors in determining whether or not a job is professional is looked at through a couple of different sources. ONET or ODOT are two of the formulas that the United States immigration services are going to look at to determine whether or not the job that is being applied for is professional or not. They're going to look at tasks, they're going to look at duties, they're going to look at the type of degree and whether or not this sort of field needs a degree to make that determination. Strategies on doing that are by breaking down each of the component that the applicant may be doing in a typical day, and in determining if that component fits the type of degree they have and what percentage of that job it's going to comprise. Making those standards will make you eligible for the H-1B visa. Now, an interesting component of the H-1B visa is it is very, very popular because it really sits any of the professional fields that there are, whether it's a lawyer, whether it's a techie, whether it's an accountant. You need to have a specialized certificate or license for it if one requires. But the problem with the L1 visa are there's only 65,000 available per year. There's an additional 20,000 for master's degree holders from U.S. University. The problem with that is for the last number of years, over hundreds of thousands of people have applied for these visas. And what that means is that the visa can be applied up to 6 months earlier. So for the October 1 start dates of the fiscal year, that's April 1st. These visas have to stay open for 5 consecutive days, and every one of the last few years, it's been capped by the 5th day, April 5th. What happens in that situation is these visas go into a lottery, and so with the lottery, there's a chance that you won't even be adjudicated, and that's the situation. Now, there are exemptions from these caps. Those exemptions can go to universities or other companies that are affiliated with universities. But that's pretty much what the H-1B is all about. If you want more strategy or information on the H-1B, check out OnlineVisas.com or contact us for a free strategy session. We'll take a look at you or your employee and make sure that you meet the qualifications. And if you do, we'll give you a flat fee price. If your visa is denied, we'll do it again for free. I'm John Veely with Online Visas, and thanks a lot.